The Hyundai Sun Bowl on December 31st at Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas at 2 p.m. between the Stanford Cardinal and the Pittsburgh Panthers.
This is one of my favorite bowl games, and really for no particular reason at all. It's one of the oldest bowl games, I guess. That's why I like it. Back to 1935. Recent history has seen a lot of points put up in El Paso. Stanford was a participant in this game as recently as 2016 when they defeated North Carolina 25-23. Bryce Love outplayed Mitch Trubisky as the stars in that one. But Bryce Love has now announced he will not be playing for Stanford in this year's edition of the Sun Bowl, instead focusing on his NFL draft status. So it's going to be tough.
He's a sitter-outer.
Tough to make up for that one. Yes, our biggest sitter-outer in this one. Did only play in 10 games this year of their 12 games, so they do have a little bit of experience playing without him, but it will be tough to make up for that. Pittsburgh, flip it over to their running backs. They have two 1,000-yard runners coming in for the Panthers. You're still going to see a lot of the run game. Qadree, Ollison, and Darrin lead the backfield for the Panthers, and really they kind of lead the whole team as a whole. There isn't much to talk about in the way of a passing attack. Two leading receivers are both under 500 yards each. Technically, Pitt played for a conference title, but they played Clemson, so they didn't really have a chance when they were playing Clemson. We come down to it in this one against Stanford in the Sun Bowl. I think for Sun Bowl standards, it'll be a little bit of a low-scoring game, but I think Pittsburgh in their running attack is going to be better than Stanford, and Stanford will really be missing their best player in Bryce Love. Pittsburgh will win this one.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how much the sitter-outer affects that team play. And Bryce Love, as you said, 739 yards, but the next closest rusher was 500 yards away from that. So Stanford doesn't really have much to go on in this one, so I'm going to take the Panthers just for lack of that rushing offense that Stanford's going to have.